one, or even this could have something to do with Republican energy in the reverse, a red tower. This could be of a certain bloodline, maybe Seth, or this could also have something to do with like this original bloodline. It could be why somebody would be a feather, right? Um, this is about older bloodlines or something like this, okay? And not everybody, I told you, in these families, especially when these women was having like 16 children back in the day, not all of those children was of the father that they, they named. Um, that could be something about jurisdiction too, right? This could also be a King of Cups working with a Mommy Watson energy to remove somebody from being seen in general. Because I'm hearing somebody likes the rain. You know, then again, you don't have that much value about yourself, because if you are going to let somebody else have ownership and you know it, of your naked body being exploited or something like that, that's just sick. You don't have there's no value, there's no high value or anything about you. Now, this could be so called high value men that's really not high value men, because you wouldn't have to devalue your woman before you to become a high value man. And then you dealing with a low value woman, but since you can dress her up like a Barbie or something like this, you think that you could call her high value, and you could have her say some things or show up like proper looking and perfect hair, perfect makeup in front of people, but there's all kind of mud and blemish. And like I said, these are the people that fix up the cup real nice on the outside, but the inside is dirty. The cup could be your body, your whole vesture, your vassal. And these are people that know how to make people look good on the outside, but they're really horrible on the inside. So it's not, this person could be being attacked or something, but this person is clean. Because I was hearing, oh, at the moment, so there could have been somebody getting in trouble yesterday or within the past couple days, and they have a white dress on, but they dirty on the inside. See how how she got this hand, whatever this stuff is that's coming from these police. She got this. It's the main sources in her hand. So this person is stirring up something or here, right? But if it has something to do with somebody that's got pure energy, because you see what I'm saying, this is about mimicry. Somebody that did do those crimes could get away with it, and they trying to put it on me, which didn't do the crimes, that actually is clean on the outside, clean on the inside. Or it could be looking bummy on the outside but very pure on the inside. Do you get what I'm saying? Because this person is spending my money. You get what I'm saying? So it could go either way with this. Okay. Like I said, the Valkyrie energy, they could have, with redemption, these people may not be able to be redeemed, nor can this woman here. Okay. But we got seagull energy. These are filthy birds. Somebody is a seagull here. Somebody is a filthy bird. And somebody else is, like I said, some type of purity. Do you get what I'm saying with duality? Like if somebody trying to be a copycat, this could represent two things. This could mean that they're going to try to get somebody that is really white or clean or pure on the inside, like a Noah energy. They're trying to get this person arrested, and you could also have somebody else that's being charged with something and they actually did it, and they're trying to use my reading to get that person off and put me on the hook. Do you get what I'm saying? But that person could look a certain way, they could be dressing a certain way. You know how when somebody goes to court, and usually if they like bummy or if they look like they could have did the crime, the lawyer is gonna get them some like corny looking clothes that look real clean, like a nice suit. The girl is gonna probably go get a two-piece suit with the vest and a silk shirt underneath it and a skirt, plaid or something like this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna dress, and now I'm getting pains in my chest here again. So somebody's doing something here. As I'm talking, they could be torturing these people. These could be people that's trying to go back in and harm the rest of whatever's left behind of these children. Um, like I said, this could also be somebody that's pregnant with they pregnant with something that they stole from me, but you still over here worried about me. You jealous because I'm still glowing or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So, like I said, this is what could have been going on, like underneath the radar or underneath my nose. Because if somebody would be the Holy Spirit, if you read in the Bible about the Holy Spirit, she can't see the filth and disgust that's going. She could be planted in a community where all they do is traffic children. She could be so caring about children, but even your own children with the Holy Spirit, it's easier to dig on that person because she can't see it. She can't see that part of the world. She can't see the dirt. She can't see the wickedness, right? Like she can't be in it, around it, or she can't see it on a certain level. Now, if I'm Gnostic, right? If I'm an original God, then I could know, I could go deep within, I could pull some cards, I could see through people. But if the people are so, if they're sending soulless people that they sent to jail and they took their soul already, or they sent to jail and then sent into the industry, they're doing everything backwards, and they sent them into the industry, then I can't read them that well. I can't read a demon. If I'm still having a human experience on this earth, I make me thinking that I can't, a demon could be, they can't fuck with me all the way like that. But that's the protection of God. But they would have an advantage over me because of what they're actually able to see and do at the same time. You see what I'm saying? A demon could actually have a different point of view than me. They could be the ones that could talk about um mm, like how I told you in the beginning of tarot, we talked about this in some of the tarot videos, that it seemed like these women were talking about, sexual experiences that I or other women could have been having that were out of your control or otherworldly. They can see those things, their demon brothers humping on you or something like this. You can't see it. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't filthy up my energy as the Holy Spirit. It may cleanse these people a little bit, make them feel heavenly for a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, this could be something. There's some type of special services that deal with these things, that deal with actors or something like this. I can only think that this is who will handle the situation. Um, I can't remember what the unit is called though. I can never remember what the unit is called, and I know it's. I don't even think that this is the U.S. Marshals. This is something else. Because in my case, the Marshals may not be the best idea because there's something, right? Because I even remember when I was living in Kenosha County, and I used to go to my sister's house. Her boyfriend, her husband was Arabic, and I was talking to him, and I'm like, hey, one day because I was looking for the masculine energy that I had dated a long time ago. He had looked for me before, and then I needed to talk to him about something, and I was asking her husband because he hang out at some of the stores or whatever. Because some of these Arabic guys, they just like hang out at these stores with each other and stuff like this. And so I found out that he was hanging out at. She was like, "Oh, he hanging out at Isaac's or at Red Store or whatever sometimes." And I'm like, "Oh, why don't he ask?" I'm gonna call him Z. I'm like, why don't he ask Z? Because when I used to go back down by my grandma's house, or every time I went back down towards that area, I would stop into that store, in the liquor store, to see my buddy Z. So that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering what they did with that. I would go see him, and we would just sit there and talk for a bit or whatever. Like I probably stay there for 30 minutes or an hour, and we just sit there and talk. And it was like a mutual thing. Like I was like, he was happy to see me, I was happy to see him. Like it's like, I don't know, we had some kind of, like, it could be a past life bond now that I'm thinking about it, or something like this. But I was telling them, like, I needed to get in touch with, you know what you call it, do they know where he's at or whatever, because I know he hang around more in the Milwaukee sector, because I think he was from Madison, Wisconsin. So he hung around in more of the Milwaukee sector. um but he had been looking for me earlier because he found out that I had a child, and he was wondering if the child was his. right? Because I remember I told you I wasn't with my spouse right now when I had my first daughter, but he was looking for me to ask me that. So that's why I'm saying I've never had a problem with selecting um, friends or masculines to deal with that has some type of integrity. You understand? Even at that time I had been broken up with my person I'm with right now. We were broken up. And I had dated between that time, 2 years, a year or two, I had dated the Biggs boy and Mohammed. And so that's what they both wanted to know. You see what I'm saying? But I ended up back with my who I'm allegedly with now. So what I'm saying is this could be an extensive thing of that. So even whatever, I remember when he moved back up to Madison or whatever. So I'm wondering if he been living in Madison all this time and that girl went to school in Madison and he was a Lord energy in that Madison area, then that could be what with this Wonder Girl, okay? And then if we talking about Great Wolf Lodge, if we talking about Great Wolf Lodge, if they snatched if they did the same thing with the family at Great Wolf Lodge, if they swapped them out at when we went to Wisconsin Dells, then this might be this Jay Winter energy, right? And then when the daughter got pregnant at 15 by the older gentleman, one of the twins, that could be also if she actually did run away or something or did do an abandonment or something spell with this Shannon Hensley, then she could have ended up changed or altered on some type of reservation in the northern regions here in Wisconsin. Like something happened here. Fuck that. Ace of Cups. Okay, these people could have been blaming you or blaming me, like moving your name around, saying you did something to your children or something. You just now today figuring out how to even analyze this shit, like me. You know what I'm saying? So we have the Seven of Wands here. Somebody could be trying to protect somebody from being taken down into some cave or something. I don't know. This could be they want you to use your Ace of Cups or your mind, and this person could be using some type of force to try to protect somebody, or you the Ace of Cups, and this person is in a cave or doing something with some female or something. He trying to protect this female because everybody like you lied about our Lord. This is who protected us. Why did you say it's this person? So there could be two different scenarios or something going on here. Right? Yeah, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, this person could be feeling bad about this. This could be a Queen of Swords trying to. This could be this Queen of Swords, eternal energy. Something is in reverse, but it might be because this person ain't dealing with that person no more. Now they want to tell the truth about what happened to me or something. Or again, this person could be with this man too. This could be, like I said, somebody want me to use my Ace of Cups while they do this. And then this person is going to try to deflect something. Some shit is going on here. Okay. And then we have this Four of Cups. Somebody's trying to give this offer to this Sarah energy, or this is my Jean Bonnet, if she really didn't die, if they took her in the background. Or this could be this Sarah energy, which could be my stepsister. She's Caucasian. She got the same eyes. It's the eyes. Her eye. It's the eyes. It's the eyes that I had at one point in time. It's the eyes that Sarah had. It's the eyes that my boyfriend had back in the day when my daughter was 1 year old and was first born. It's the eyes. It's the Michael Jackson eyes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody's playing around with something right now. It could be shooting somebody in the chest or something. They feel like if you having a heart to heart with this person, that if they do something, because my chest is tight all of a sudden, it just right now. Just so somebody is bound to me. Chariot energy, okay? This person got money and these drugs or something, and she's trying to frame somebody. Trying to frame a man or something like this, okay? This could be heartbreaking. Again, it's force on my heart, all up in my chest right now. I was just feeling real clear and clean, and my chest is tight right now, okay? And then we have star energy in reverse. This could be a fallen star or an Aquarius energy. There's some battle amongst these people here. Like a who's about to be with who. They're doing something. They're doing something. And then I just was thinking in the bathroom when I was using the bathroom at that house in Kenosha County, where at the backyard or whatever like this, with the backyard, our fence was like 6 feet. The people from behind us, their fence was like 6 feet. Okay, because somebody saying she feel my mind or what I did. So I can't see the backyard when I roll past there because the way that we set the garage up, we built we built that garage. It didn't have no garage when we first moved there, and so but there was this big thing to get it surveyed because the people behind us, the people behind us, their fence came 6 feet into our yard. You get what I'm saying? Their fence in the little boy had a playhouse built. It was like a little house on stilts or something that was built on the backyard of that property. And I think the little he didn't want to disturb because the little boy liked the house or whatever. And if we would have took back our land, I think I told him to get it at least marked. We may don't have to move the, but it was something about if we didn't move it in a certain amount of time while we were still there, then it could possibly become theirs. So I don't know what we did. I can't remember what we did. We got the survey, we got everything done or whatever like this, but I don't remember us moving the fence back. But somebody could be, if those people were doing something weird at that house, somebody could have moved it back onto our property and then they send some special forces in like, oh, dig there. And they're like, oh my God, these people, or something like this. I don't know. It's something weird about that plot. Why we're even talking about that right now. Because I was watching a spirit box thing from a day ago with one of the little girls, one of the little missing girls. And she said, yeah, they dig. And she said something about blue too. So I was thinking when I fell asleep last night, I'm like, that shit is crazy. I didn't even want to do no video on it because it kind of creeped me out a little bit. But it actually was, it didn't creep me out. I was kind of like, maybe it's like God was like between me and you right now. I seen it. I seen it too. And so I didn't feel like I had to rush on here and talk about it. So we talking about it now. Um, right. We talking about it now. It also made me think about one of these like police shows or whatever I had seen within the past couple days where somebody had put a baby in a bag with some rocks and put it at the park or whatever. And remember, I said Beaver or Beavier Park. What that got to do with anything? But I noticed that it's like a beaver dam. It was a beaver dam by a lake or something like this. And the baby was placed, it was right next to the tree, and the baby was placed on top of the beaver dam on the tree, and it was in a duffel bag and it had rocks in the bag. And they said maybe the person was going to put it in a lake and try to sink it, but they couldn't do it. And the baby was dead on arrival, but when they got it back to the hospital, they start trying to bring the baby back to life. And they said the body had to be warm to be dead, or it had to be warm to be dead. And since she was freezing cold and everything like this, it slowed down. The body did receptors to slow it down. So because they thought the baby was totally dead when they did CPR and stuff all the way to the hospital, but they thought the baby they was taking it in to get it pronounced dead. But it was a miracle that the baby was alive. So, like I said, if somebody is getting these women and birthing these children underground or birthing some of our clones or my clones, that's why I keep feeling like I didn't had a baby, my boobs hurt and stuff like that. It's something weird. Now, somebody saying, oh, this person sees the future. No, they see. I'm just what I'm saying. Somebody, this is not no. Okay, so this made me think about this here. This beaver. This is this mommy Watson energy here. Somebody this person, I got the same thing 2 years ago, but whoever this was in Washington D.C. They worked for the government and they had a baby, and they had a baby that they took from my womb or another feminine's womb, and the baby was just in the crib. Nobody cared about the baby. Nobody checked on the baby. The baby was just somebody was trying to be petty or whatever. The baby was just there. It was just there. Nobody did nothing with it. They never picked up the baby out the crib. They just had the baby laying in the crib. Like somebody needs you or needed a mother, like a mothering energy to take care of this child. They could have been waiting on you, but somebody disconnected the communication here. So even if this was somebody that thought that they was doing something like, preparing a place with a child because somebody knew that they was going to try to sterilize you, whoever they was replaced, it didn't, this person don't know, they just, mm-mm. Girl, shit, this is people you probably wouldn't even want around a baby, or they killed the father or something like this and made him into a robot or something like that. Don't know how to take care. It's something like this. So that girl's name Wonder Jones, and then you got Wonder Jones, and then yeah, because that's who we got Wonder Jones, and then you got the girl Janice Jones that lived across the street from me, right? So this could have been this person working through that person too, because right when we left, 2 or 3 months after we moved away, the lady from across the street, that was the first black couple that moved into that neighborhood after we moved in there. And after 3 weeks, no, after 3 months of us moving here, that woman died. And it actually was on a night when my person, I told y'all this, my person went back to the house to go talk to him and that guy was in an argument about the rent. And he went to go talk to him. And I was like, you want me to come with you? And he was like, no, I got it or whatever. When he went, let's see, something is telling me when he went back to talk to him about that rent. Because he said, I'm about to just, you're going to have to leave and we just going to put it on the market or something because I'm not about to be playing around about no rent or whatever. And the guy was like, maybe we could buy it. And they was trying to do all this stuff. I knew he wasn't ready to. His credit wasn't ready to. All this shit, right? So people kill people to control them, or they kill you on paper in order to have access to turn you into chattel slaves. And then they have access to your body, your physical body. This means that people could, if they could kill you on paper, they could have access to your ovaries, your eggs, your sperm. They had to kill you first on paper genocide, or they have to actually do a soft kill, or they have to kill, unplug something, or remove something from your brain, or something like this in order to do this, is what I'm guessing. Okay. So, okay. Some don't want me to talk because I just went blank. So when he came back that night, my person don't drink and drive. That's the first thing. He been drinking for 20 years. He been sloppy drunk at some point in times, and then whatever. But what he don't do because of his license, he don't drink. His job, he don't drink and drive. Period. So when I seen when the man had to drive, when his friend, his so-called barber, his friend had to drive him back home and walk him up to the door, and then I knew something was not fucking right. So this is what I'm saying. They could have even swapped these niggas out then. He would. Do you understand what I'm saying? This was only a couple months, I think, after we moved into this house. So, and when he came in, after he straightened up a little bit, he was able to tell me that the girl next door had died that night, I believe. But I don't think so. I think they sent me a masculine energy that was like they had in some underground drunk in some underground stupor or some, or this person was not the person. Fuck that. And my person ran away with the wife that faked the death. Do you understand what I'm saying? And because the person that was living in our house was like, oh, we about to go up to California and look at some places. I'm like, damn, how this nigga gonna be able to afford to move to California? And he was like, yeah, I guess they about to go. He saying they about to move anyway. They about to go look at California and see what's out there or whatever, and they about to come back. This is the same rotation that these people do when they get an inheritance. I'm hearing from me. This is what they've been doing the whole time. So when my play sisters, when they uncle's baby mama moved to California like 15, 20 years ago or something like this, the same damn thing. Something came in for me, and this group believes that they own everything that's supposed to be coming in to me, and they was giving these things to all these other people. Now, my thing is, even if somebody was saying, oh, I was building this or we was preparing this for you, I should know what the fuck is going on. What if the nigga that really only cared for real died one day? What the fuck am I gonna do? Because it could have been that people knew that they wanted the Christ to survive this time, and so they developed a plan for me to have somewhere always to move to or from as these people leave the earth or leave or whatever like this. I would be able to move about. It would be like a life where I would have to move around, but something like this, right? It was a preparedness. It was a table that was being prepared. But if they killed this father, once everything get complete and they say, okay, well, let's get the girl and bring her into the kingdom that we prepare. If this nigga dead, these people is not going to do that. They're going to keep the kingdom to themselves and change names and change everything into property, whatever like this. And they're going to do the thing themselves. That's what I'm saying. It's something strange like this. This is about a king. This is about an empire here. And that would not be right. It's not fair. It's not even ethically, it's not even morally right for the people that's serving a thing to know everything about a kingdom and the king don't know shit. That don't make no sense to me. It just don't. Somebody was spying here. Somebody could have been spying on your Ace of Cups, this woman, all right, that's trying to have this nice outfit on or whatever like this. This person was always spying on my Ace of Cups or your Ace of Cups here. It's hard to even decipher who is, if there's a team for me, who is on the team? What's the team? What the team look like? What do my team do? Am I sure I want this team attaching themselves to my name or my empire or my identity? That's why I say it wasn't supposed to matter, because something happened here where they removed some type of power here. Like they brought somebody in that was new to the game. These people been doing this for 30 years, 100 years. They brought somebody in that was new to the game, and then they used that person, hyped them up, got them to go against me a little bit, and then they departed from that person. So I think that what really happened was that night, after moving me here, this masculine, even if this was a part of it wasn't to hurt me, it was a part of a plan to form something. Or like I said, somebody fell in love with somebody else. They started to see, or your neighbor, I mean, it just would, this could be somebody else's situation too. I know I'm not the only one that has had this done to them. All right. Where somebody tried to take your destiny. So I had to admit to myself that there could have been, that this woman could have got her way in by doing a ritual on the baby, because when I first had my baby, they was the first people that came over to see my baby at the house, the neighbors. And and now, if this is this time oracle person, this could be something about father time here. Okay. Now, when the Jones girl, she couldn't have children. She was having problems having children. But when we had a storm where the snow was like 4 feet and our electricity went off. But every time when our electricity went off on our side of the street, theirs never went off across the street. So this time it went off, and we all had, everybody in the family had to sleep in one bed, in a queen size bed, to try to stay warm, because the heat went off, everything went off, the blizzard came in, so on. This could be what this is here. What that was here yesterday with that hypothermia and all this other shit here. Okay. So, something could have happened here. All right. Something could have happened overnight. Somebody could have froze to death, or this is what they said. The storm came in and we all made it out, but somebody lied and said somebody died of hypothermia. Or, like I said, this is a special units force that found out that we died or somebody died that night and they did something. I don't know. But this is what this is bringing me back to. And after that, we didn't have no heat or whatever. And I don't know why. I was like, okay, well, we had to go somewhere else. So we was like, hey, our heat is off. It's been off all night. We just can't take it no more. They said it's about to be on for 4 hours. Is it okay if we come chill over here? Okay. And then she was like, okay, we stayed there for a little bit, but I had to go back and do something. And I don't even remember if I had a job or something like this at the time, but I had to go back and do something at the house, even if it was cold. And I just said, well, if the kids is warm, that's all. And I trusted them enough at that time to leave the children there. And so the baby was still little. And I don't know why, but they wanted to give, I thought just because she just never had a kid or something, but she wanted to give the baby a bath. And so she gave the baby a bath and everything over there or whatever like this. Okay. But every time I see my sorrow card from this deck here, okay, with the blood and the bath water, okay, take the baby, take the what it say, take the baby with the bath water, or don't drain the baby with the bath, whatever that saying is. Okay. So I'm thinking that somebody could have did a ritual that may not have been them. Do you get what I'm saying? This may not be them. These could have been dark energies here. What, like that whole shit could have been a setup. these people could have been okay. Now since I'm seeing how these dark energies or these other energies or underground energies operate, okay, but this could be she could have been a wife of a pharaoh as well. And I think when the pharaohs come in, they kill all the other masculines or whatever, and they become like the man of the house, meaning of that community or of that yard or whatever this is, like stomp the yard. So, like I said, this could be spiritually cutting them off, something like this. Like they just become the bigger power. Whatever entities they deal with may be, you know. So I was thinking, like, wait a minute. Did they blame something like a death of my child on me or something like this? Because when the baby went and got that bath, for some reason, okay, when the same day after that bath, the baby got so sick, she was about to die. The baby was so sick. And I'm like, damn, why did she give her a bath or whatever? And I was like, man, I know she just probably wanted to give a baby a bath, or whatever like this. But I think something else happened. I think that was the starting process of this, right? That was the starting process of this because 2 years later, we had been looking for a house for 4 years. And when we were looking for them houses, something else was with us with the retina scan. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers must have had to when we was looking for the house for 4 years and we seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of houses, these motherfuckers was looking at them houses and they was coming in buying them fucking houses. Somebody was like solidifying something. Somebody was solidifying something. Fuck what you talking about. And I don't even want to hear no, oh, well, I was going to come back and get you and bring you back here. I don't believe that. Something else is going on here. Something happened, and then if the baby got sick one night and died or something, but I'm telling you, it's like they put stuff around me where it can't die. It's like these people creep around, stuff dies around me, and then they just replace it. They just cover it up with a replacement, and then they charge me with some kind of crime. But I've never been around somebody that died. Is the truth. You get what I'm saying? But they come in, they pause everybody, and then they say, "Oh, this child died and everything like this. Looked like it. The child could have just was really sick." And they say, "Oh, it looked like the child was strangled." Okay, right. Let's write this in the report and let's put it on this mortal or this. So they thought, you see, and let's put it on this person. Yeah, God killed all them people. This is like an antichrist group. It's like God killed all them people. So do we know that this is God's daughter? So let's put a whole bunch of shit on God's daughter since he like killing people so much. But these people don't understand about death or something like this and how it has to happen. And like motherfuckers like you gotta die for thinking crazy shit like you think. You understand? Put out of your fucking misery. Cause now we're gonna be in some society filled with you motherfuckers. Like I'm upset. The thing is, I feel like the rules is they was never supposed to touch somebody like me or whoever these other people are that don't associate with whatever that is. You are gutting us or something like this. And if I'm one of them, it's not fucking happening no more. You got to get back down. This could be, I was seeing that little cartoon about Heron. They killed him or whatever because he was saying Hades got to go back to the underworld. All these people got to go. I think he said like, I don't know. It could have been a wider deity that he got to go back to the water. Poseidon got to go back to the water. Everybody got, and Hades just killed the little nigga. Like, psh, the fuck you talking about? I'm about to be able to be with my person. But the thing is, that's not even the fucking person. That's not even a person. And maybe somebody is even finding this out today. Like this mystic beauty energy, I was thinking she was in Texas. No, this bitch live around here somewhere. You probably live in Kenosha, in one of them houses that I went to see that I really wanted. One of the really expensive ones. You probably live in Kenosha in one of them houses. So somebody could be trying to stick up for this person. And I'm telling you, bitch, I told you already. Okay? Because the funny thing is these girls are obsessed with me too, though. But the men, they're obsessed with them now. It's like they got bit by these women or whatever. They're no use for me. If they're going to put these bitches before me, I have no use for them. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt me. God is about free will. But what you're not going to freely do is fucking keep on taking from me. You chose that. That bitch didn't come with abundance. I did. So I need all my abundance, all my, she didn't come with that essence. I did. I need all of it back. then you could have that. You chose that, that's what you could have, but it's gonna be not with none of my shit attached to it. I'm not giving no bitches no good graces. Anyway, in the Bible, it said if the eye is single, or if a narcissistic person, or they only thinking about themselves, they just lusting and obsessing over you. They're not thinking about your growth and development. They only thinking about theirs, and they're using their third eye power. And you got it from me, bitch. You're not gonna have it no more. Give a fuck if your head gotta get chopped off. These is fucking people that's acting like barbarians, and then you think you crazy because you thought you knew me. You thought you knew me. And yeah, you could, but to get back, gotta get back too, though, bitch. And your ass could get is dead, nigga. Is what I'm hearing. You could, because somebody don't want to fulfill whatever this is, nigga. You could get dead. But see, these women are offering up these little girls. So if they just go to jail, or if, I mean, talking about real prison behind bars, this would be suffice for me. But I'd rather their heads be, I'd rather their heads be fucking knocked off. You see what I'm saying? Because with this cruel angel energy, this could be somebody that just knows what have to. They ain't got a pussyfoot around, ain't scared of these fucking people. They can see what they're doing, call it out. These other people end up getting like these special services or whatever the fuck this is. To handle this. It's not right. Like, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people that just want to use people. Like, and that's why I said about these brats in the music industry that was sitting there. Oh, they treating us like this or whatever. You motherfuckers was doing that, and you've been doing that to people like me or people that's not in the industry or something like this. And you're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to pay for that. That was not the industry doing that. Y'all done killed off all them heads to them corporations and them fucking record labels because you thought you wanted to rebuild it up your own self for a long time. And so, if the daughter of the elite, you done took food out my fucking mouth. You understand what I'm saying? You done took food out my fucking mouth. And like I said, these are probably my men or people that I fucking anointed. Oh, and that you switched up sides? Yeah, well, even the street gangs and the motherfucking mafia people know what that means. I'm just an at-home mom, bitch. They know what the fuck that mean. I should not have to tell you that. Maybe this person can't have children or something, and somebody could have took your cup or took a cup from your child and gave it to this person so they could have a kid. Oh, you motherfuckers gotta go. You motherfuckers gotta go. Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit but cause destruction. You gotta go. You got to go. Carlissa, because if this Sarah person, if this Sarah person took my if this Sarah person took my boyfriend at that baby shower, if they linked up telepathically, if this little sister, see, because this could be a minor energy where this person could have been a minor and this man was a grown man, but when my daughter was 1 year old, this little girl was still a teenager. So I don't know. Something could have happened here. Okay. See this person coming in this window? And they could just be saying that this is Jean Bonnet, but this is really Sarah Olsen. So that could be the triangular thing here. Sarah Olsen, Jean Bonnet, karmic ending 1010, and me. Something happened here. Somebody could have took my cup and gave it to this person. And this is why everybody was thinking that this Sarah person was the special person here. She got eyes like mine. This is Michael Jack. This is that, but the Billie Jean is not my son. And I told you this girl sister was the one that stole all my genes. Like I wasn't gonna notice. That's how I know this was a bigger sign when she stole them genes. I was supposed to already be tapped into some high frequency intel. And I was supposed to know exactly what that meant. But I didn't get this. I'm getting tapped in 25 fucking years later. Everybody else knew what it went when I called them and said, girl, my little stepsister, my dad, his wife, daughter, that stole all my genes. They knew what time it was. I just thought this little bitch is crazy. She just stole all my genes. You get what I'm saying? But this could be like somebody looking out for their sister, or like these are two wicked stepsisters. What could have made them wicked is because they took somebody's Ace of Cups. Okay? This is what this is. And somebody keeps saying, am I wrong? Yeah, because these people, it's like these people had to be eliminated or something like this. Like, along with your goofy ass. I don't know who this is. along with your goofy ass. You motherfuckers gotta go. I can't tell you whatever else this is. It's too late. If somebody is trying to, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not making the decision here. It's a higher power that said it's too late for you niggas. You can't. If the worst thing is you just can't be, and you thought you were so good with the energy and everything and giving it to everybody else, you don't have me, right? So the worst thing is that it's just a cutoff thing. It's just a return and the cutoff for you motherfuckers from me. And so I could build something. I can't not have nothing. My energy is too colossal to be sitting around here not having nothing and not doing nothing in my fucking season. It can't go on like that. It's going to knock off the balance of the fucking world. You don't give a fuck. You don't care about these people that you could carry down in these little burrows and shit like this. Like, you going to try to convince me that these people really give a fuck about me? No, you give a fuck about what you've been able to get over off on me. No. No. Absolutely not. I told you, if we was in savage moments and this was back in the day, if there was a daughter chieftain or something, or underneath the chieftain, and these niggas was acting stupid like this in this community, I would have the young niggas cut their fucking heads off and get rid of them motherfuckers. What I would do. You got these bitches that don't even belong or something like this in here fucking up shit, and you doing stupid shit for these bitches and it's killing the people. I will have your ass deaded. If this was back then, and if it was now, and I had the power to do it, I'm not gonna fucking play with you. If this is the catastrophe or something you're bringing, especially to your leader or your Christ or whoever kept your little stupid ass alive this whole time or something like this, your ass will be gone. Because then you trying to wipe me out from existence, and that's not gonna happen. Somebody could be going to jail. These people don't show no love to me in the physical, in my reality, in the Truman Show, and I don't feel the love from behind. Just because I can't see behind me don't mean I don't. I might have eyes or I might have sensors back there. May not be eyes, but other sensors that tell me what's going on behind my back. Maybe it could have just happened right in front of my face behind my back, like something like this. But I don't know if y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yes, that. I may not have the proof, somebody does. These people are not capable of telling the truth or being honest about anything or whatever this is. And I said it's too late. Whatever this is too late. If somebody is trying to repent, it's too late. It's too late. It's almost like you saying, "Hey man, don't do that. This last dig, yeah, this wall is looking weak or whatever. We down here in these mines. That last dig, that might put us. It might cause an avalanche or something like this. Don't do it, man. Don't do that last dig, man. Just leave it alone." And then somebody like, "Well, I know what I'm talking about too. I've been working here all this time." And then they dig one scoop of thing, and it's just one scoop out the corner, and then here go an avalanche, and everybody stuck in the mines, underneath the mine because your stupid ass wanted to just do it the one more time. You get what I'm saying? I don't like it because I feel like somebody's partnering me with something that I could never grasp because I'm not connected to it. Why do you want me to have something to do with something that I can't be in control of or I can't even see? That don't make no sense. I don't want to be connected to something like that. I just don't. And it's like, oh, the loving and the sharing and the care. Yeah, because these people are seeing they're getting some type of residuals. They're getting some type of, they're getting benefit off of this. Somebody is not. The person that everybody has taken from is not getting anything off of this. It don't make no sense. It's too late for repentance. You could still tell the truth and do what's best for your heart or for your soul, but it's too late. It's too late. And I don't know how dead people is trying to touch other people's lives. You can't. I'm not alive or dead. I just am. I'm not alive or dead. I just am. Straight up. We got Queen of Swords energy in reverse here. Whoever this is was this was somebody that was bringing somebody in to have, interactions with you. But now we got this person right here that is the Fool. Somebody could also be trying to they know that everything else is showing that I could be this so far so good innocent person as this Rowan energy. They know everything is saying Rowan, right? But somebody's trying to make me into Lasher or something like this. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody could be going to jail. Whoever this is that took this from this person and whatever and gave it to this younger person. This could even be a younger daughter of somebody's. Like, I'm surprised that these people be like, dang, am I wrong? Or see, or whatever. I never talked to you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to get somebody, you got to clean out. Stop worrying about me. I'm going to be all right. You better worry about your team. Somebody got a fucked up ass team, man. You don't even know what your team is doing underneath your behind your back. I don't want to fuck with somebody like you. That's why I'm trying to stay away from having a team or something right now because if y'all gonna be doing shit that I don't know what's going on, I can't be a part of that. Especially my name tied on it. I don't know. I don't know. You better figure out something. Motherfucker, the first thing you should have found is some helmet or some shit, bitch. If I was impaired, the first thing you should have found out is some kind of way to make sure I'm fully tapped in with my Ace of Cups, something like this. Other than that, your ass gonna be fucked up. Like Edward Scissorhands around this bitch. Okay? When I see a cord forming, I'm trying to warn you. I keep trying to tell you. It's too late or whatever this is. It's not like, it's like, okay. I told you before, if I go to a store or something, they closing and they like, oh, and they stand at the door. You know how people be getting ready to get off work. I used to work in retail too. And I know how it is when them doors, like 5 minutes before you be up in them doors and they be like, yeah, go ahead and, go latch the doors or whatever like this, something like this. And you're like, yeah. And somebody come to that door and you're like, oh, we only got 3 minutes left, just so you know. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I'll be like, okay, but yeah, I know. I just need to go grab one thing. I can't just get in right now. I know 1 minute, but I'm just gonna run in there and get it. I could get somebody, but if I come when everybody then closed the doors and went home, the only way I'm getting in that store is if I break in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to get in there. There's nobody to convince. There's nobody to manipulate at the gate. You done killed these people. Done killed them all. So what are you doing? What are you doing? I feel like somebody wanted to break the heart of America and let her know that these people is here and they're not going back. When they was on the panel with Trump's administration, we're here or whatever, and we're not going back with Kamala Harris. These motherfuckers don't want to go back to Africa or India or wherever else they wanted to have to go to for these crimes, for these terroristic crimes. They don't want to go back there. It wasn't that we not going back to these old way. No, these motherfuckers don't want to go back to where they came from for fucking around with America over here. Now, this could be heartbreaking because these are people, like I said, was working in the political arena, in the government, maybe with a mother figure here to stop you and somebody from forming something or being the president and the first lady. Yeah.
Why is my backpack on the table?
Because I needed to use that charger. And then again, we got these people that didn't want to give somebody something. Okay, but they're gonna have to anyways. Okay, they doesn't have to anyways. Okay, so they want Americans broke in America and the rest of these motherfuckers. And y'all be sitting here trying to talk to me. Oh, calm down. You sound. I don't give a fuck what I sound like. I'm in charge, motherfucker. You want to break down the government? Okay, well there's still sectors here that have to be respected.
Don't touch my charger again.
Ugh. And some people is gonna be going to jail. Somebody might want out because they know they're about to go to jail or something like this. Okay, whoever this is could be spying on somebody or something, and they was using the legal system in some kind of way. So that's why I'm saying we just to clear some things up because there could be some rocks on my back for shit that I ain't have nothing to do with. I feel for sure that's what happened. And the Pharaoh would be the Russell energy. That would be his last name. And again, these people could have offered up that fucking Kanika Jenkins that look a lot like his daughter. They could have offered that motherfucker up or something like this. It ain't got shit to do with me. And that could be me. But see, that's why I'm saying that person don't even live there no more. Cause then after we left, she died. And then a little bit later, he moved up here to where like, I don't know where, but I heard that he moved up here somewhere in some big old house in some subdivision. That he moved up here. So I don't know, like I said, if this person went ghost with his wife and spiritually they binded me to that Pharaoh or whatever the fuck this is, but I ain't asking for none of it. Yeah, to birth something else, but nobody's birthing anything. This Pharaoh is working with the ex in my man or whatever to keep me out of something. You get what I'm saying? No. Using black magic, the heat between, and that's why I say I don't feel nothing between nobody right now. I don't. But this could be somebody else here. Okay. Or I told you somebody has plugged something in where it's one-sided. So these energies can use their powers against you. It's like she's ignoring you, isn't she? No. Like, even if it was a thing, even if I thought it was a thing, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not getting anything because God cut it off or something. Or one of you bitches turned it off because you don't want something to get reconnected or something. And you want somebody to get mad and start using bad stuff against me. Like I'm ignoring them when you know that you fucking cut off the communication. You're getting the communication. So you can go on your channel and have something to talk about. Because other than that, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. That's what these girls are doing. They know tarot is about to go down. And a lot of people made a little something off themselves or got a nigga or something from doing tarot. And if they not on my server, there's nothing left. So I'm not getting anything that I need for growth right now because everybody else is empowering themselves off of my gifts. So it could be a little Lazarus energy, but like it's like God said, "Oh, you don't want my baby to be the main character? Then okay, we'll push the more of the all the characters. We'll push more of the all the characters." Because some King of Pentacles is going down for draining somebody of their energy. Somebody's trying to stop this from happening, where somebody just be hung up, fashioned by a nail so they cannot move, like in the Bible. Somebody from a family tree. But I feel like Ace of Wands, somebody is coming in here, or they're protecting this. They want people to lock you up and drain you of your energy. They want you to be the sacrifice for the city, to hang up like a light, like a lantern, to power the city for the next, you be hanging like that for the next 100 years or something. But I feel like this Ace of Wands energy is coming in here to move this person out the way because somebody's supporting this. Somebody's supporting them, hanging you up on the hook now. Could be a greedy King of Pentacles. That's why his ass ain't about to have nothing no more. Two of Cups energy. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. So I can't see with my eyes what's going on. Like my man could be meeting somebody at the corner every day and doing something or whatever. I can't see that. But I, as a Gnostic, it's something I know. I can pull it from my, it's an all-seeing energy. I could pull it still. But I'm not guilty. I'm just pulling it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what a real seer is fucking doing. So I was watching something with one of those little girls that was missing or whatever, and she said dig, and she said blue, and she said something. I'm like, damn, this from a day ago. And then I said, digging for what? Oh, well, wait a minute. So hold on 1 second. I gotta do something for my daughter, and I gotta stop for a second, but we're gonna come back and see what she was trying to relay to me. Because I'm telling you, somebody been, but it's my property. I could take them back wounded, but I can't take them back if you're going to try to cut me for a bitch. I don't want you. I don't want you. But I might take you back and I might pin your ass down till you think about what the fuck you done did. You understand? Because I need to know what this bitch been thinking. I need to probe your ass. Yeah, I need you back for that. Yeah, don't wait for me, please. Somebody could be in some kind of crypt, or somebody could be being I'm about to say rebranded. This person wasn't rejecting you. They're not rejecting you, but they don't want you to wait for them. dark energy and the heat between us. So I don't know if like somebody like me have to wait until all this shit is over. Yeah, because this person trying to cut out your eye. Some old lady is trying to cut out somebody's eye here. And they can't. Because they lied. Somebody trying to get rid of your gifts, okay? And now they got to pay you these checks or something. And they got to pay this other shit back too. Like these people could get good in this game or something. Yeah, because I feel like this Empress in reverse was using it. Or they might be trying to make a deal with you. Yeah, we lied on you, everything. We broke your heart. We took your gifts and everything. We did all those things. But, you know, if we give you all your stuff back, you're going to be an Empress in reverse. Or like I said, this Empress in reverse thinks she calling the shots. Hold on one second, y'all.